Hey y'all, what is up? What is going on? It is Jamie, that's me here, okay? Listen y'all, I came across this post over on Twitter. We are going to talk about it. Unfortunately, due to the YouTube guidelines, y'all, I am not able to share the video with you all of what you just saw. My headline: Diddy is definitely done. Video has leaked of he and Cassie, and this is bad. It's bad because he is seen physically, you know what, okay? Her harming is what I'll say, okay? It's extremely disturbing. We are definitely going to get into the article that I've seen. Shout out to Philip Lewis, I do believe it's his name, who works with the I believe it's the Post, Huffington Post, I do believe. And the video, y'all, I cannot, like, I can't, I oh girl, everything she said he did that shit. Everything she said he did that mother stuff. And when I tell y'all, we thought this man was done, his ass is cooked. Do you hear me? Fried. And it's giving little man, little Combs. This the daddy you was over here defending and rapping? Is this him? Girl, listen. Y'all make sure you guys are coming in. You are indeed supporting the channel. You are liking up the video. We are gonna get into some things in just a second. So give me some time over here, girl. Please and thank you. I appreciate you guys. Because I really want to hear your thoughts. And matter of fact, let's use this time. Okay. Somebody said, where can you see the video? I reposted it on my Twitter page. And you can go to my Twitter page at Jamie That's Me, and you'll find it. It's like one of the first things at the top. Or you can go to CNN because it's a CNN video. It's a CNN video. Matter of fact, let me try to share my screen. We not gonna watch it because y'all know how YouTube do, girl. They will not allow that, unfortunately. Okay, they will not allow that. But this is the video here, and this is Philip Lewis, and that's I saw that he just made that post, and it said 7 minutes ago. I was like, what? 7 minutes? I'm like, what's this? Click on it, baby. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. So while I do this, y'all definitely use your time to see if you can watch the video, and we are definitely going to discuss it. All right. This is going to be, girl, it's this is like breaking news, I guess people would say. It's very tragic. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I do this. Hold on. Okay, so I did that, and then now I have to go over here. Like the oh, you probably by now, y'all, it's probably on the Shade Room. It's probably on Neighborhood Talk by now. Everybody is probably posting this because it literally just dropped a few minutes ago. It's terrible. So what we can see in the video that I'm unable to play, but we will get into the article. Okay, what we get into. Let me switch over here to this screen. All right, what we get from the video is Cassie. Cassie looks like she's running down the hall, right? She's running down the hall. She has some things in her hand. It looks like she may be trying to escape. Now, I'm not sure if the belongings seen in the video belong to Cassie. Okay, not sure if those are Cassie's belongings or if they're Diddy's belongings. Honestly, it don't matter who damn belongings they are, for real, for real. Okay, she's running down. I really think they were her belongings, for real, for real. I think that it was a purse, and I think it could have been a box or something. And she was running, and she was at the elevator. Ugh, I wish she would have took the stairs. But anyway, she was at the elevator, waiting for the elevator to come. She got her head down. He comes from around the corner, sprinting with a towel on. Okay. Then he grabs her. I can't take it. He grabs her by the back of her neck. Okay. And that's what it looks like to me. I don't think it was her head. I think he grabbed her by the back of her neck. And with all might, he throws this woman to the ground. I can't, girl. So let me just say that trigger warning to the people. Okay. I know some folks are still, that may have seen it, are still trying to process. So I'm sorry. I'm just explaining the video. So he walks up on her without a thought. He grabs her. Actually, it looked like she had her suitcase. I'm looking at it now. It looks like she had her suitcase, and it looks like she had like a bag, which probably was a purse. Okay. And I don't want to say a suitcase, but you know how you may have like a carry-on bag. It looks like it was something like that, something like small that she could put her items in. And so she had that, and he grabs her by her neck, throws her to the ground. He kicks her, y'all. He kicks this woman. He kicked her like 3 times. Kicked her like 3 times. I do want us to listen to the news story, so I am gonna put my screen back up. You know, my little cartoon character. I will put her back up because I don't want YouTube to, you know how they do, girl. So we're gonna put her back up so that we can listen to exactly what the video is saying. Like, he's done. Carisha, is this what's going on? I don't know if this is your situation, but what's really going on, sis? With you. I think she was with him on Mother's Day or something. I saw a lot of people in the comments. Well, first of all, I saw a video, you know, swarming around of her being with him and his kids. And people was like, why is she not with her own kids? So I'm like, was this Mother's Day or something? And she wasn't with her kids? I don't know. That's interesting, but okay. Maybe she was with him earlier that day. But either way, despite all of the allegations and things that are out there about him at this time, she is still connected to this man in some fashion. And it doesn't look good. I think she should have distanced herself, especially if somebody has you labeled in a lawsuit as a SW and then saying that you transport things for them. I would want to run far. But I guess if that's not enough, this video will be enough for you to be done with this man. But then if you are, you better hope that you're able to salvage whatever piece of reputation that you do got after standing beside him. I'm going to stick beside him. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this up, because I do want to check out what the people are saying over here. Okay. All right. So it's letting us know it's some disturbing images that's about to pop.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to...
y'all, I'm sorry. I had to pause because I'm watching the video as well. So not only did he grab her, throw her to the ground, kicked her twice. I thought it was 3 times. Kicked her twice. Then... actually, he kicked her, then stomped on her the second time, then grabs her and drags her on the ground. Okay? Too much.
Match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Yeah. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns.
Walks back with her stuff, y'all. So it was indeed a purse and it was a small bag. She does get on the side and she gets on the phone, trying to call, I guess, somebody for assistance to come upstairs. And then now here he come, walking, huffing and puffing his ass down the hallway.
And appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. Ooh. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before
Baby.
and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged."
Girl.
CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
You are fried, sir. You are fried. And then it's the lie that you posted for me. Talk about it's a money grab and people just lying on your good name. And then you got your son coming down to the internet embarrassing the hell out of himself because he trying to defend his zitty. He trying to defend his zitty. You better hope whatever allegations that girl don't put out about you don't come true. I would hate to hear it and see it. Girl, and let me say, I just really like. First of all, we didn't even need this video to truly believe what Cassie was saying was actual factual. I feel like a lot of us saw enough of Diddy and his controlling ways and manipulative ways, in my opinion, as we watched Making the Band, which was so entertaining to us at the time. But we been saw him for who he was. So everything Cassie put out there, I thoroughly believed it because I feel like it was a lot of speculation about it anyway. Now she's only confirming, and then it was the evidence that she put in there, the way she really detailed everything in the court documents. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I believe this lady 1000%. And then now this video has dropped because she was also naming locations and different stuff. But you know what? I believe they said this is from 2016. Baby, I would have thought the camera footage would have been completely deleted, gone, ghost, erased. No, it's now being shown. So I don't know if they've always had this all along and somebody held on to it once a crime was called out and maybe the police held on to it, or if they just held on, if the hotel held on to these files all these years. And whatever it was, we appreciate it because now we can put the facts to this as well. Okay, for anybody that was speculating, concerning, questioning, didn't want to believe anything that Cassie was saying, well, boom, here you go, boo. Here you go. Thank you so much, Aja, for the super chat. She says he did this in a towel. Imagine what he would have done fully clothed with sneakers. Do you know? I just told Nolan this. I just said that. And he was really shook up, y'all, by the video. He had to just sit there for a minute. And I'm like, I know you processing. Let me just, because that was a lot. That was a lie. I said the exact same thing. The only reason why he did not give her more of what he really wanted to was because he had on a towel. But if he had on full clothes, imagine what the hell he would have did. I hate that she ever experienced that. And now I see why her NIGGA, her dude, Alex, I believe that's his name, Alex Fine. I think that's why he be ready to go toe to toe with Diddy at any time, because he already know, I know what you did last summer. I know what you did the summer before that, the winter, the spring. I know what you did in all seasons. You'll try her, but I dare you to try me. That's what it's giving. Thank you so much, Antoine, for the super chat. Diddy supporters, what you say now? How will y'all flip it to make it her fault? Come on. And PS, that Nika been having more babies than an OBGYN nurse. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is true. And now, y'all, I just can't unsee him doing this to all the women in his life. And then and I knew I wasn't tripping when I said he was using them kids to try and portray a particular image to make it softer, especially Kim's kids. Okay, of course, Quincy ain't his child, but it looks good. Oh, he's taking care of Quincy and da 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 da. People love when a dad, a man that's not the father of their child step up and be a dad child. And then, of course, these kids that lost they mom, so definitely gonna have them right there. Child. And this is why, in my opinion, Justin's mama been going the hell off. Now, she ain't been saying that too much lately. I think she came out and said something about, that whole situation where the home got raided. And then you got your son over there doing a rap song, trying to get a piece of clout, but you would already think he got clout because of who his daddy is, Shy. He over there pretty much telling on themselves, talking about they raided the wrong house because we bought the one next to it and down the street. Whew, girl, this right here is a mess. But like I said, I do want to get into the article, okay? For the people coming in, thank you to the 1,000 people that's choosing to, have the conversation and watch everything over here with us. I want to make it clear that I am unable to show the video in its entirety due to YouTube restrictions. But you're welcome to go over to my Twitter page at JamiThatsMe. It's on my profile. You can also go over to Philip Lewis or go straight to CNN if you want to watch it in its entirety. And I think it's all over the Instagram at this point. Okay. But I do want to get into this article. Okay. They're saying a 2016 surveillance video obtained exclusively by CNN shows Sean Diddy Combs grab, shove, drag, and kick his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura during an altercation that matches allegations in a now settled federal lawsuit filed by Ventura in November. And she definitely mentioned this in that lawsuit. And that lawsuit was wrapped up within 24 hours. And that is how we knew he did that. We knew it before, but we really knew it then. And then the attorney want to come out and say, just because a matter has been settled does not mean that it's an admission of guilt. Oh, okay. Well, then, excuse me, knock, who's there? You, with your stupid ass. Come to the front, sir. And then I want to see how you finna explain this video, boo. If it wasn't an admission of guilt, baby, then what was it? What was it? So they go on to say the footage compiled from multiple camera angles dated March 5th, 2016, appears to show the rapper, producer, and business mogul during an incident that, according to Ventura's complaint, occurred at the now closed Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles. CNN verified the location based on publicly available photos of the former hotel's interior. So then my question becomes again what I asked earlier. How long have y'all had this footage of this man? How long have y'all had this footage of this man? And why now is it just now coming out? Because if it's now closed, I do want to know when did it close, because it could have closed during the pandemic. It could have closed after the pandemic. But it's just this was in 2016. So we almost were 10 years away from when this happened. So who the hell had the footage and why y'all wait until now to want to put it out? But it's okay. Better late than never. That's what they say. Okay, come on, Riley Burris. So better late than never. At least y'all saved it. Okay, we appreciate you guys for preserving it as long as you did. All right, let's get into more. They're saying in the video, Ventura exits a hotel room and walks to a bank of elevators. And y'all, she was putting on her shoes in the video, so she was trying to put on her shoes. So obviously, she ran out barefoot. Tried to put her shoes on at the elevator, bend down. By the time she stood up, this man was grabbing her by her neck and throwing her on the ground. Okay. They're saying Combs, holding a towel around his waist, runs down a hall after Ventura. He grabs her by the back of the neck, and throws her to the floor, still holding his towel closed with one hand. He then turns to kick her. The video shows. Dad, listen, he had some anger the way he gripped the back of her neck and still holding on to that towel. Because let me tell y'all something, that towel never let loose and never revealed anything. He had a tight grip on that towel and he had a tight grip on her neck. And I wish she could sue him again. I wish she could sue him again just off of the trauma, the triggering, everything that's about to occur from this video being released now. Her having to revisit these moments. I wish she could sue him again, y'all. But let's keep going. They go on to say, as Ventura is on the ground, Combs retrieves a purse and a suitcase from the floor near the elevators. He turns around and kicks Ventura again as she lies motionless on the floor. About 4 seconds transpire between the two kicks, according to the video. He then briefly drags Ventura by her sweatshirt toward a room before walking away. And he yells at her and pretty much goes off on her. And this is what I also wonder. I'm wondering whether or not Diddy booked a room and cleared out all the people on that floor, or if he had booked it when he booked that hotel room, if he cleared the entire floor so only she and him are on that floor, or did he have certain like stylists or different people in other rooms? Because I'm just kind of surprised. I ain't nobody step out and look and see what the hell was going on. So I'm like, okay, he must have bought the whole floor so nobody would know. And I mean, it would make sense with the celebrity that he has, and it wouldn't be an uncommon thing, I would think. But yeah, this is so terrible. It's just I hate this for her. They go on to say that Ventura is then seen slowly standing up. She gathers items from the floor and moves to pick up a phone on the hallway near the elevators. Combs, still in a towel and socks, returns. A mirror directly across from the security cameras shows Combs appearing to shove Ventura, which he did. And thank God that those mirrors are across from the, wherever the that corner was, because whatever he was doing to her was out of camera range. It was out of view. So the camera didn't really catch it, but you could tell from his body language that he was going in to harm her. But you could see what's happening through the mirrors. You're done, boo. Seconds later, he sits down on a chair, grabs an object off a table, and forcefully throws it towards Ventura. Combs is seen walking away, then turns towards Ventura once again when an elevator door opens and someone appears to exit. Ventura, who reached an undisclosed settlement with Combs, declined to comment on the video obtained by CNN, as we pretty much heard in the video. But I'll reread it. What her attorney said. They said the gut wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. Baby, shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Cassie for sure. Thank you so much, King Jones, for the super chat. The clown in the comments saying you don't feel bad because she could have left. You just saw a 30-second clip of what happened in the public. No telling what he's done or the threats he's made in private. 1000% true. Especially with Cassie, to me, I think a lot of people forget how young she was when he got to her, and he had her so convinced that she was going to be this star and how he was going to help her with her career and stuff like that. It started so young to manipulate her. You know what I'm saying? So I understand and I can see why she stayed in it. I believe she continued to fuck with him off hope, hoping that he will get it together, stop treating her as a lot of people do, as a lot of women out here doing. A lot of y'all out here fucking with niggas off hope, to be honest, hoping that something's going to change, and it's really not giving that. But that's what it is. It's hope, it's manipulation, all of that. And her desire to want to be this star that he kept telling her that she was going to be. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sure he probably was telling her, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're not going to be nothing. You leave me. You're ugly. You're this, or that, whatever. And all of that probably got into her psyche as well. So she probably felt like if she did leave, she probably would have absolutely, absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna fault this woman. That lady endured years of abuse. Years of abuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you, King Jones, for the super chat and bringing that to light, so that we could discuss just that piece. Let's get into more. I definitely want to see how the people are reacting over on Twitter regarding this situation as well, because, girl, the people that just wanted to stick beside them, child, I hate that for you. Boo. They go on to say Ventura's lawsuit. Let me see. Let's hold on. Let's hop out of this for a second, because he already got ongoing legal issues. We kind of know for the most part what's going on with the lawsuit, but I do want to see how some of the people are responding to this. So let's see. Let me hop over here and get into some of the comments over here. All right, somebody can be seen saying, nail in the coffin. He's been toting the hearsay claims for a while. Well, what's done in the dark always comes to what? The light. The light. Somebody says, didn't even need to see this to know. Always believed Cassie. Somebody says, holy SHI, Diddy, you are weak as hell for this. Cassie deserves every dime she got from you, and you should be locked up. You are an abuser, and you need counseling while serving time. Baby, and you know what's crazy with this evidence, y'all, that has dropped out? I don't think anything can happen to him, because I would want to believe that it's far out of the jurisdiction, which is why she pursued civil, because she wasn't able to pursue criminal, I believe. So Now we know who he is, but I'm just not seeing anything being able to be done about it. Like, your reputation's just messed up, and anybody else that has ties to you are going to start separating themselves from you now. You already did that with Revolt, but any other deals that you had, they probably finna wither away as well. Mm-mm. Somebody says didn't even need the footage, believed Cassie since the beginning, lock that ass up. Okay. Okay, I'm glad somebody reposted it because this is him loving on this baby and it's giving PR. Absolutely. I told y'all earlier, I feel like he be trying to use the kids to soften that image and stuff and act like he's a good guy and all of that. Like, no, sir. Ooh, not y'all got Carisha trending. Let me slide over here and see what the people say about Carisha. I'm gonna pause this, y'all, because I don't want YouTube to try and get me, honey. And he come running full speed down the damn hallway. Baby, I cannot. Why he got a good grip on them on that tower. Somebody says, I believe everything Cassie said in those documents. Diddy is guilty as F. Okay. And anybody seen supporting this NIGGA is sick too. Stevie J and Carisha better not get support from nobody. Okay, not giving hashtag surviving Diddy. If it ain't giving surviving Diddy, it's giving no Diddy. Embarrassing. Somebody says Carisha arrested and we okay with it. No shade with it. No, what? Not her being arrested. I don't know if that's true. Let's see what the latest is. Somehow Carisha was still side with Diddy, aka her pimp. Oh my, Carisha better go ahead and deactivate her accounts the way she used to be on here caping for him. I know her mentions are on fire. They definitely is on fire. Somebody asking her, Carisha, is this your man? Baby, this is embarrassing. Embarrassing. You better distance yourself from this man. Tragic, 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 tragic. Let me see what some of you guys are saying in the comments because this is crazy. This is crazy. Thank you so much, Asia, or Aja. I'm not sure if it's Asia or Aja, but thank you for the super chat. What's baffling to me is that no one protected this woman. Every man that witnessed this and did nothing also needs to come to the front. And I do not disagree because it was going on for a long time. Where the hell was y'all at? And also, why is this video just not coming to the people? Y'all should have been released this. I wonder if he knew it was out there too. Did you know this video was out there? Did you know that they had this much on you, sir? Did you know that? Oh, but you know what? That's how people move though. He had so much power, so much money, that NIGGA in the industry or whatever, who gonna really touch Diddy? So he probably wasn't bothered no way until times changed, right? Things changed. We got into the Me Too movement and other things. It's just certain things that we not tolerate now that was tolerated back then. And you're done. Girl, this is crazy. What's up, Built by Creatives? Thank you for the super chat. People probably in the business probably knew Cassie was getting beat, just like Tammy Terrell. They knew. They knew. Thank you for the super chat. I think a lot of people in the industry know exactly what's been going on. I do. I think a lot of them always know. They just never say nothing. And then they always tell on themselves at a later time. You know, they always tell on themselves. But let me see. This is crazy here, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. Give me 1 second. Let me hop over here and see what some of these comments are saying. Over here on the neighborhood talk. Wow. Somebody says, what's sad is y'all had to see this video to believe Cassie. I'm lost for words at Sean Combs' behavior. Okay. Somebody says, where them folks at who keep saying we trying to tear a black man down? Where y'all at? We trying to tear a black man down. Meanwhile, this black man over there grabbing on this lady, tearing her down and throwing her to the damn ground. Running down the hall. Absolutely not. Somebody says, where are all the women who said Cassie was trying to get money and was lying? The victims always get blamed and shunned by women. Now y'all believe her? Question mark. Somebody says 30 mil wasn't enough. She needs another 70 million. I know that's right. Pay me for my pain, pay me for my time, and you can say the bullshit because everything is mine. All right. They go on to say, especially now that the video is out and she'll have to relive it all over again. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's why I wish she could sue him again, or that settlement payment can be upped, because now she's about to be have to endure this. People about to start adding her on stuff, reminding her of that moment that she went through this. Because keep in mind, when you listen to the report and y'all go back and y'all check out this report, they said this man punched this girl in her eye. He hit her in her eye, which caused her to leave out of there. When she ran out of there, or walk out of there, she was trying to get to the elevator. She was trying to get away from him because he had already assaulted her inside of the room. But that wasn't enough for him. That wasn't enough. He had to go and meet her there. And then I'm just like, damn, imagine what be really happening. And he knew them cameras was right there, and he didn't care, because again, I feel like it was the power, right? He didn't care to grab on her, throw her down like that, stomp on the lady twice. Oh, I can't. Ooh, she just laid there, y'all. Didn't move when he kicked her the first. She just laid there. Now I don't know if her head actually hit the ground. You know what I'm saying, or what? So that's probably why she was just lifeless, just laying there, because the damn head probably hit the ground. Child. And then you just continue to violate the lady while she down there, and then grab her stuff too. I feel like that's stealing. I feel like that's a bit of theft, that you done sat up there and grabbed this lady's stuff and then trying to go that back down the hall with it. Those are not your belongings, sir. And I feel a way that police was not called right then. Because if she got, and y'all see the complexion of Cassie, right? So if she got hit in the eye and she called these folks and somebody came upstairs or what, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it on the cameras, and y'all also saw it in her face. And ain't nobody do nothing. Nobody did anything. Listen, I do not believe for a second that this is the only thing that's going to be coming out about Diddy. I feel like give it some time, and it's going to be more images and video that's going to be leaked of Miss Cassie. Matter of fact, I wonder if this was the time. Let me see. Am I able to pull it up? When was this? Okay, let me go to page 6. When was this photo that Cassie took? Was this in 2016? Oh, this was from 2014. Okay. Now this is where she had that busted lip, y'all. Now, when she had first did the lawsuit, people started digging into the lawsuit, and they started finding, like, going back to different posts and stuff. So she was slick trying to communicate with people that way, a while ago with that. She got the mark on the head. She got the lip issue, the bump, the lip looked like she got punched in the mouth. But I think they were trying to say, or she was trying to say, that it was a trip or something like that. I think she could have been doing an activity in Dubai or something like that, and making it seem like that's where it came from. But I feel like she was trying to slowly, like, kind of communicate with the people. This caption says, in the now deleted snap, which she shared to her Instagram account in 2014. Okay, this is her wearing some sunglasses. She has a busted lip, and she has a cut above her forehead. So yeah. Child, and he's been doing this for a very long time. Very, very long time. Baby, you're so done. You're out of here. You're out of here. You're done. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Somebody sent this to CNN. If mainstream news is going after you, you really are done. I hope Diddler gets everything he deserves. Listen, and unfortunately for him, it's definitely gonna happen that way. Definitely gonna happen that way. He's gonna get exactly what it is that he deserves. And then you came to the people and you lied in their face, and you sat up there and you said that this was a shakedown. Okay, that's what you said. Now you said that this was a shakedown, and that the people was just trying to get money out of you. Okay, that's what you said. And now we get this video drop and it's showing us and telling us the reality and what was really happening. Okay. So it's crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Someone says, I always believed everything they said about him since I was a kid, but seeing it visually, yeah, man, he done. He's done. Somebody says, how can we protect anybody if the hotel is just now leaking this footage? This isn't in their private room. We need new hotel policies. Imagine someone getting kidnapped or SA'd in the hallway. No one would know until damn near 10 years later, or if somebody actually reported it. Those are the only ways we would know. That's what they're saying. I think they have a point there. And I also feel like one of the reasons why it never came to the front was because of Diddy and who he is. That's the reason why it never came out. And I'm surprised he didn't try to buy these tapes, to be honest, like, to prevent this from really, really coming out. But who's to say, now that I think about it, who's to say Diddy did not pay them to prevent this from coming out? And what ended up happening, I got two different theories in my head. So who's to say he did not pay them to prevent this from coming out, but they had already made a copy? And this is how we're getting it. Or who's to say this footage and this evidence wasn't found in that home raid? And that could have, and they probably had a little something to do with it, possibly leaking out allegedly. They could have had something to do with this getting out too. Maybe it was with him the whole time because they knew exactly when they went into that man's house what they was looking for. I think they was all in his electronics, his devices, and everything. So this could have come from the raid, and CNN got access to it. And then now here we are. Now that one I think makes more sense. I think that one makes more sense. I think Diddy paid for this footage, and this is all alleged. Okay, my opinion, speculation. Okay, he paid for this footage, held on to it. Ain't no telling what else he held on to. And them people raided that property. And then next thing you know, a month or so later, it's being leaked out. And because of that is the very reason why I do believe more details will be falling out about Diddy. Because here's the other thing too, I feel when they building a case against you, in my opinion, I feel like they have to make it as salacious as possible to make sure that they can say that you did they said that you did. So I feel like this is early termination of whatever jury is probably going to be on the stand. Right? They love telling jury, the people that's on the jury, to not pay attention to what's happening on social media and this, that, and the other. You're only supposed to be a certain way. But if they get to everybody early and all of this information is out and it's worldwide and everybody is covering it, baby, CNN going to be covering this from now until tonight to tomorrow through Monday through next week. So everybody all media outlets picking it up, so everybody has no choice but to see it. So I feel like this is a early way for them to taint and paint a certain image. Well, really, he painted his own image on him. I think that they're just exposing him early, and there is more to come on him. I don't feel bad, y'all. And I don't hate to say it. I need to stop saying that I hate to say it when I don't hate to say it. What's his name? Is his name Christian King Combs? Little Christian baby, you might want to calm down, my love, because you out here being boastful too. And I'm not even speaking on the person accusing you of whatever, but you out here trying to heavily defend your daddy and stuff, and it's only gonna make you look bad. Sometimes just be quiet. Let me tell you something, baby. Quincy say, nah. Quincy has said anything, hun. Quincy been quiet. Quincy ain't been saying nothing. Quincy ain't been trolling. And granted, we all know that Quincy is not his biological child, but close enough because he, had an influence in raising him. But Quincy ain't been saying that. Only if Quincy gonna troll, it's gonna be about that music he dropping or that show he finna go act in. But you over there doing too much because you want to be like your daddy. And you got to be real careful with stuff like that. Because you're going to want to be like him so much that you're going to be just like him. And I know your mama would not want that for you, especially if she was here. I feel like if your mom was here, she'll be trying to get y'all far away from that as much as she could. And I already know somebody finna get ready to chew in the comments and be like, well, why she ain't do it a long time ago? I don't know. I don't know why she didn't do it a long time ago. Right. But when pressure comes, right, I feel like she will be trying to dial back just a little bit. Pull the kids back. And then they say she was getting ready to write a book, a tell-all book, to get more tea about him before she passed away. So that's another reason why I feel like she will be trying to pull back, with her kids and stuff. But you want to be just like your daddy so damn bad and don't even know what all your daddy really did, what he really went through, or what he put anybody else through for him to become who he is today. Now, I've heard stories, and I'm not saying that Diddy did this at all. Okay. But when I think about Tupac passing away, I would not, people have put stories out there saying that Diddy has some involvement with that. And then the FBI may have as well. Those are two. Now, the FBI, allegedly, but that's a theory that I have always leaned towards when it came to Tupac. But also with Diddy, seeing how what he has turned into, I don't put nothing past him. So possibly had contribution with that as well. Those are two theories I'm willing to believe. That's wild. But let's keep going. All right. Somebody says, I can already hear the pick me's and male identified women questioning if this is actually Cassie. Ooh, Diddy did whatever all them people said he did. Okay. Someone else says, truthfully, a terrible situation. However, she settled already, respectfully waiting for the footage that's going to put him in jail, the alleged allegations. I don't like this comment. Truthfully, a terrible situation. However, she settled already. What that got to do with anything? She settled. Okay. And you think it's supposed to go away because she settled? You waiting for the footage that's going to put him away? What is that? And maybe I misread that one, because that don't even make sense to me. What does that have to do? And I wish she could go settle some more. Go get some more coin up out his ass for the pain, because this is pain and suffering for sure. This is giving emotional distress, Your Honor. And if she had a took his ass to court, y'all, Cassie would have gotten probably twice the amount of what she got. That lady probably would have been awarded 60 million plus. Hell, probably would have got 120 million. Fooling, based on what they know, because of because a lot of us do feel like he prayed. A lot of us do feel like it could have been a bit of grooming. He had a heavy influence on her life earlier on in her music career and being younger. Right. So, and then people question why she didn't leave yet, because he got into that mental. What are y'all talking about? Ooh, thank you so much, LG, for the super chat. Not Slim Thug and Tyrese defended Diddy and did. Not Tyrese. We don't want you to run from the people the way your ass ran up off that stage when they was over there trying to serve you them damn papers. Come back. You always want to come to social media and share your thoughts and sit up there and ask for the people to come down to the courtroom or whatever the case is, because you going through it and all of that. You always coming to us with your issues. Come back. We ain't gonna fight you. Come back. Can't wait to see how quick you drop a video distancing yourself from what it is that you just saw. Can't wait to see that, baby. Come back. We ain't gonna hurt you. Thank you, Chocolate. Hey, I got it. Chocolate Soul. Thank you for the super chat. I believe Christian has already been indoctrinated to his pappy's ways. Federale hood. Check the house. Christian said y'all missed. Right. Telling on each other in the music. Thank you for the super chat. A whole mess. This is crazy. This is crazy. I just wonder what else they got in that raid. Somebody says, ooh. This person says, let's reopen Kim Porter's case. Did they do a documentary on Kim Porter? If it wasn't that, I feel like I may have seen, maybe it was like a YouTube documentary or something somebody did, or either it was like a news story or something. Because I think, what is that? Kimora Lee. I think that was her best friend. She had a lot of questions surrounding Kim's death. Somebody said, so this person says, let's reopen Kim Porter's case. Y'all remember he beat her so bad he had to fly in a foreign doctor overseas to fix her damn nose and a few other things one time. And that's just what we know. How convenient she died right before her tell all book about him. Baby. Oh, y'all can open that case up so we can get into some things and find out what really happened. And it's so crazy because if he did have his eyes on Kim and he was so focused on how what she was going to say and how she was going to portray him out to the public, you were so focused over here that you didn't even pay attention to the left. And Cassie came from around that corner and shot that 3-pointer and it landed. You was so focused over there on your right and you didn't pay attention to your left, and you was not expecting for it to be her to be the one to start the takedown of you. And I don't even want to say the takedown because I feel like that does sound like a person that really didn't do anything and people trying to take them down, but it really ain't that. But that started the conversation for sure, a deeper conversation into you. That started your downfall. But we should have knew something was up last year. Remember when he was getting all these awards and stuff from the different networks and things? And he's donating all this money, millions of dollars to different universities. I feel like he may have known something was on the way. Because Cassie's attorney did say that they were trying to like negotiate something, I believe, prior with Diddy. And Diddy wasn't going for it. So I guess he just didn't think she was gonna really press that button or something. And then next thing you know, it was all out in the blogs, and then the details leaked from the lawsuit or whatever, and then he wrapped it up by the end. So he saw how serious they were. That's what that was. But yeah, this is a mess. Somebody says live footage of how money and power is protected over a woman's life and well-being, because this was in a public space where others could hear and see even on camera. How was he able to just walk out with no repercussions? Sick. They said, and there is no money that can compensate for the trauma. So her getting that money is the least thing he could do after promising her a career. I know that's right. And that's another thing she should have got paid for. All the lies you told. All the lies you told about her career that never came true. She only did 2 songs that I remember. And that was Me and You. And it was another one she did with Nicki Minaj. And I believe it was called All the Boys or something like that. That was it. Those are the only 2 songs I remember of hers. I don't even know if she dropped an album or anything. You was just playing with that lady's career. So I feel like you owed her for that too. The person goes on to say, and only giving her abuse. Instead of promising her a career, he promised to violate her. They say, I'm sure he was also in a dark time. So I pray he get help, because you got to be mentally sick to do this to women. You also got to be sick. He's just a sick person in my personal, you know what I'm saying? In all honesty. And that's just my opinion, because how dare you make all this money off people's backs and they got to go through hell and high water to try and even get some of their publishing back or get something to where they can live and survive off of. How do you put people in these terrible contracts and then own everything? And then put some of the songs in the names of your family members so that your family will forever eat. But they family ain't, when it was their actual talent, blood, sweat, tears, time, energy put into that. That's messed up. And then trying to offer these people a piece of a contract where I think they said you could get your publishing or whatever, you could get rights to your music if you don't if you promise to never speak on Bad Boy or whatever the case ever in life. And that's why Aubrey never signed that document. That's why she never signed it. And Aubrey been telling us for over a year, I believe, that something was coming. And it makes so much sense now. He was trying to shape his image. He had welcomed that baby girl last year, definitely used that. He was over there doing all of those different award shows. He was coming off like, oh, Diddy's the nice guy because he's trying to give people back their publishing now. Trying to give people back their publishing, only to find out that it was a scheme behind that as well. And that is why I believe Aubrey said 2 of the members of Danny D. Kane did not sign up. They did not sign that paperwork. I feel like she said it was her and D. Woods, but don't quote me. Okay, but it was her and somebody else that did not sign it at all. And now it makes sense too. Why would he want them to sign that? You could get this. Let me see if I could convince these people to not ever like go up against me or speak on me in court or whatever like that. If I get them some of their publishing back, so let me try and get them back. So let's barter. Let's barter. If I really can't get your full loyalty, how about this? Let's barter. I'll give you back what you should have gotten to begin with, and then in return, you'll not ever speak on this again. Like you won't say nothing about nothing. That's what it was given. Aubrey been clocking him. And now it's making sense to me. Why? Because he knew what was on the way. He knew what was on the way. But then, see y'all, when I get to thinking, I could think myself into a rabbit hole for real. Because now the other thought that done crossed my mind, child, I probably shouldn't say it on this live, but I'm gonna say. So then the other part is when I think of the Illuminati, if y'all know what I'm fill in the blank, okay? The Illuminati, if that exists, did you not do something that you were supposed to do? And because you didn't do it, this is the result of that. Because of how you moved the past year or two is just interesting. So it seems like you probably knew a case was coming up against you. But how did you really know? So y'all see what I'm saying? So now it got me questioning, like, did you not do something you were supposed to do? They gave you orders and you ain't do it. So then now this is the result of it. So let me try and get my ducks in a row. Baby, you probably I feel like you just didn't know how hard they was finna come. But that's just possibly, that's allegedly, that's just me, I'm just trying to figure things out too. Okay, I'm just trying to, in my head, it's just, rabbit hole. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. But this right here is messy. This is messy. This is a fucking mess. And when I tell y'all, like I said at the top of the video, this man is cooked. We thought he was done. He is cooked. He's cooked. And you a Nika. You're done. You're cooked, baby. You so done. Christian, baby, you don't need to come out and do no more videos. No more. Don't do no more. Okay? Somebody says Diddy, and you got some nerve walking around the streets of Miami with Stevie J trying to play victim. Ooh, and Stevie, baby, you need to come to, well, you know what? I want you to come to the front, but I don't, because I feel like when you come to the front, you're going to be trying to still stick up for your brother, man. And you're going to try and make us believe that what we saw was not what we actually saw. And I need you to understand that all of us is not Joseline Hernandez, okay? You're not gonna be able to goop us, and you damn sure ain't gonna be able to goop us the way you goop Faith Evans up out of her damn money to where you get a check every month. Hello, you're not gonna play us like you played them ladies, and you dang sure not finna sit up here and goop us like you did Mimi Faust by parading Miss Joseline all up in her damn face, and she know exactly what it is, but want to still pretend like it ain't what it is. Based on what you told her, the games you ran on Love and Hip Hop, you cannot run in real life, sir. Okay, so don't play with us. Period. Who IG comments in shambles? That's what's up. You talking about Stevie J's or Diddy's? I need to slide over there and see what he got going on real quick. See if they really is in shambles. And if they are, they should be. They should be in shambles. See what you got to say. Now, what's his name? Hitman Stevie J? And then trying to sit up there and take that lady baby from her. Okay, this ain't TV play, period. Oh, I remember that. Oh, you think his stuff got started when he sued that distributing company for not promoting that Ciroc? But I never thought I thought Ciroc was his, but then it seems like he didn't own none of the stuff. He was just like the front, the I guess, like, I don't want to say the spokesperson, but they were using his image for promotional purposes, is what it seems like, and he was trying to finesse and get more money out of them people. Oh, Diddy's comments is in shambles. Well, we would love to go over there and hop on it. I'm surprised that he did not put restrictions. I'm sure he did put restrictions on the comments. Y'all, let me go ahead and follow Diddy real quick before he lock up this page, okay? Let me go and follow before he lock up this page. So let's see what the people is saying. Um a lot of people ain't saying that, but you know what? I want to get to the people that may be supporting what he's saying. And this is like a day ago. So y'all know this just dropped, right? This just dropped. The news just dropped on today, but this post is from a day ago. So this post from a day ago says people are crazy. For years, Diddy been posting his kids. This ain't new. People assassinating him off rumors. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss the real Aisha Hall. Excuse me, Aisha. How you doing today? Are you okay? No, ma'am, it's okay. No, you look cute. You cute. But we came down here to address this comment here. The rumors are not rumoring. No, ma'am. The rumors are not rumoring, ma'am. The facts are facting. The facts are facting, ma'am. They are. So, no. But we not talking about today. We really talking about yesterday because that's what you put in this post, ma'am. Okay, that's what you said. She says these are still human beings. None of y'all was there, but y'all are all eyewitnesses now. Just chill. Wait and see what happens before you judge. Shaking my head. No, no. Don't shake yours. I'm shaking mine. I'm shaking my head, ma'am. Ma'am, don't run. Come back. Ma'am, no, don't go. Don't go. We're shaking our head now because we waited and now we see. We waited and now we see. Okay? Don't run, girl. Let's keep going. All right. Somebody says CNN just released a video of you beating Cassie in the hotel hallway. Shame on you. Your kids will see that video. They sure will. And I hate it for his daughter. That's who I feel bad for the most, y'all. It's all of the baby girls that are so innocent because they are not adults. They are still young kids having to go throughout school. And kids can get very cruel. And you know they parents talking about it. And you know they getting them looks when they go to school and stuff. Okay? So those are the ones that I worry about, which are the daughters primarily. Because they lost their mom, y'all. They don't got their mama. Don't got their mama. And then here go this situation with their daddy. That's a lot to go through. And to not have your mom, the one person you probably would want to tell things to not have your mom to be able to go and share and express how you're actually feeling. So I do hope that they have someone else that is able to be there for them, you know, while they go through this. Because I can imagine what people are saying to them, you know. It's crazy. Let's see. Somebody says, I just saw the video of what you did to Cassie, and that's all I needed to see. May you have the life you deserve. Somebody says, it's time to disable your comments again. All right. Somebody says, a day ago, I never understood why males who have daughters, but yet do disgusting stuff to other men's daughters. Okay. You already had daughters when you did what you did to Cassie. But let somebody had done anything like that to yours, you would have been ready to set the world ablaze. Set the world ablaze. Girl, Aisha, them people proud. Oh, baby, I feel like the people is in Aisha comments. Let me refresh and see if I can see what they may be telling Miss Aisha down to the because I know they went over there. Let me see what they said to you, Aisha girl. See if they told you. Because Aisha had 500 comments at one point, right? Now it looks like Aisha probably got like 1,000 comments on this post. Somebody says, you're eating your words after that CNN video, huh? No longer rumors with no evidence. Somebody added her and said, still rumors, ma'am? Someone else says rumors when CNN just posted a video of him beating the S out of Cassie in a hotel hallway. Girl, just shut the fuck up. Woo, girl, y'all was letting her have it. Y'all was letting Miss Aisha have it, girl. You might want to go ahead and private them comments. You might want to go and lock them comments up. Go and lock them up. No. Okay, go ahead and lock them up real quick, like, because they on your head. Somebody says, please apologize, you bozo. Ooh, y'all are tearing her up. Girl, yikes. Girl, and then she just posted this yesterday. So talk about timing. It's terrible. Thank you so much, Brittany, for the super chat. Everybody asked for proof. Now they got it. Period. Now they got it. Thank you, Brittany, for the super chat. Miss C, thank you for the super chat. It started when he didn't listen to WB Studios. When he didn't stop making them Batman movie reels, he did it a second time, and then all hell broke loose. Oh, I forgot about that because he had played like he was the Joker. He played like he was the Joker on. Didn't he do that like 2 different times? I think he played like, and he actually looked like he was the Joker now. But I also feel like that probably was a sign he was sending to somebody else. You think you could get rid of me? You can never get rid of me. I'm the Joker, bitch. Okay, I'm just telling y'all what I had to hit my Nicki Minaj. Okay, real quick. Listen, this is a mess here, girl. This is a mess. You're done, so baby. I'm gonna see if any more details have come out, and then we're probably gonna end this thing. Let me see. Child, this is But the people have been acting up. Let me tell y'all something. 2024 has been showing her R's. She has been showing out, and I hope that you guys are getting your calendars marked accordingly, okay? So y'all know, y'all got to help me keep on track now. So January was Megan and Nicki Minaj, right? Am I wrong? It was Megan and Nicki Minaj for January. Remind me if it was anything else. February, I feel like it was Portia Williams with that divorce, filing for that divorce from Simon. What was in March? Y'all got to remind me of what was in March. I feel like in March, Kendrick Lamar dropped that diss. Oh, get me together. It was Cat Williams, because Cat Williams opened the year up with the shenanigans. It was Cat Williams that kicked it off. So it would be Cat Williams and Nicki Minaj and Megan for January. Then go to February was Portia. I thought Monique's son was back in was it December? I think it was in December when that happened. But y'all keep me honest now, because we still got to do March and April. I feel like Kendrick dropped that track with a Future in March. Drake responded in April. JT and Carisha did get into it. See, somebody gonna have to put the calendar together and tag me in it. Oh, so Monique did happen this year. So maybe it was January. Y'all know I be losing track of my time, my days and months and stuff. Just make sure y'all add Kendrick, Drake, and Diddy in this month for May. Because we got to keep it on track now. We got to make sure the calendar is up to par. Woo. It's so much. It's so much. Some months had a lot to happen in one. It did. It's been too much going on. Adam, listen, this is what I was saying earlier. I feel like it did. That's my opinion, though. I think it did. Because it's just ironically with the layout of events. So we also got to make sure for one of them months, which probably was March, was the raiding of Diddy's home. And then a month or so later, what do we find as they're going through evidence? Allegedly, my opinion is that this could have potentially been from that. So yeah, this is a mess. But listen, I appreciate you guys for being here. I do. I mean, I could sit here and read your comments all day if that's what y'all want. But somebody says reading the court file is sad as F, but seeing it is traumatizing. Not enough money in the world would be enough for Cassie. I agree. It's a tragic situation. I hate that it happened. I really do. But listen, I thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like up the video. Make sure you're supporting, you are subscribing to the channel and all of that. Great stuff. I am Jamie. That's me. You're welcome to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jamie. That's me. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, like up the video, share the video. Okay, if you care, that would be awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next one, should there be any additional details to come out. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like Soldier Ray. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, so straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they kept me, they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad one. King of my city and cul-de-sac.